Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Flash issue 10. And before I start this review, I just want to update you guys. The reason I wasn't on Comic Vine and YouTube that much this week is because my grandfather passed away this weekend, this week, and that's why I really haven't been on. So keep him in your prayers, and thank you guys for understanding. And let me now start my Flash issue 10 review. So let's start. Let's talk about the cover first. I really love this cover. I love Francis Manapul's art, and that's why I really love this series because I am starting to become a Flash fan because of Young Justice and really just reading the series, the last series and this series. I've been really becoming a Flash fan, and I'm just so glad that Francis Manapul is on this series just because it makes that series that much better. You know, it makes this series one of my favorites for the New 52. It makes me excited to read, every issue. So I love his art, and just makes this series really that much better. So love the art for the cover, but really he does not do the art in this issue. For the interior art, it's drawn by, let me see if they say the name. Of course they would. Marcus Toe, too. Marcus too. So it really is great art. I love his art. It's just like compared to Francis Manapul because he's my favorite artist is like a little disappointing. But I'm glad it wasn't like, oh, this is horrible art. It really is really good art. I just wish it was Francis Manapul, but again, it's still awesome art and made me still enjoy this series. So again, love the cover, but wish that Francis Manapul was doing the interior art. Let's talk about what's happening in this story for issue 10. So in the last issue, we get to see Weather Wizard, Weather Wizard, one of Flash's villains, and he is becoming I guess he's having his own story arc here, and we see that he's part of this like kind of family, this big family, like this family that's like an empire, and the Marcus, who is the Weather Wizard, has a brother named, I think it was Carlos. And someone kills Carlos because he's the head of the Empire family. And Marcus is very upset because he didn't do this. He loves his brother. But we find out in this issue that his Carlos's wife did it, and I think her name's like Eliza or something. So the Flash tries to figure out where Patty is, his girlfriend, but Patty doesn't know that Barry's the Flash. So he's trying to figure out where Patty is, and Patty is connected to this murder case, and Patty's captured because she knows too much because Carlos's wife Eliza kidnaps Patty. And that's pretty much what happens in this issue. Flash is also trying to decide if he should tell Patty that he's the Flash. Maybe life will be a little easier. And again, that's pretty much what happens in this issue. He decides in the end not to tell Patty, or who knows what's gonna happen next issue. But he doesn't think it's a good idea to tell Patty that he's the Flash. But I have to say I really enjoyed this issue. I thought this was a solid issue. I don't think it's better than issues before this because I felt like the Speed Force issue was a little bit more interesting. But for me, that a person that doesn't know the weather wizard, I was gonna say wizard weather, but yeah. So for a person again that doesn't know the weather wizard, I feel like this was a really good story arc, and especially a great story arc for the New 52, because for those people that maybe not know all these villains, you definitely learn about them, and I like that the story arc really you do learn about the weather wizard, and that it's not confusing and is for people who don't know his character. So definitely love that we do learn a lot about this character. You're not going to be confused. It really is a great jumping on point for people who have not been reading The Flash and want to get into The Flash. I think this is a great jumping on point. And again, I just really, I thought this was a solid issue, and I thought it was a good issue. It was interesting, and I really liked the Patty and Barry relationship. So if you like that, you're gonna get a lot of that in this issue. Again, I am an Iris and Barry fan. But I like Patty and I like Barry also. And to tell you the truth, that doesn't happen that often. If I like a couple for a superhero, I only like that couple, But I really do like both these couples, especially an iconic couple like Iris and Barry. I'm like, that's the iconic couple. You can't replace them. It's like Superman, being with someone else, and or Peter being with someone else. You know that me. I didn't really like Carly, who's kind of like Patty with the Marvel universe. So for me, I'm not really a big fan of like replacing that iconic couple. But I think Patty is a really interesting character. We did get to see that a lot in Flashpoint, especially in the Kid Flash miniseries. You get to see how interesting her character is, and she's not a Carly Cooper of the Amazing Spider-Man. She's a totally different character. She's definitely not, a clone of that Marvel character, even though it kind of feels like that. But again, with that Kid Flash miniseries for Flashpoint, and also the past Flash series, we get to learn a lot about her character, and you actually see that Barry and Patty are a good couple. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to see Iris and Barry together, because I do love them. I love them together. But if they can't be together, I do like Patty and Barry, and I think it's interesting with their relationship. And do I think it's a good idea that Flash wants to tell Patty? Maybe. It might make things easier, or it might make things very hard. But I can't wait for the next couple issues to see if he will tell her. Because right now he might be saying, oh, I don't think it's a good idea. But in the end, maybe she'll find out, or something's going to happen there. But I have a feeling they didn't mention it. They mentioned it for a reason, So I'm excited for the next couple issues to see like how their relationship will grow, especially Patty thinking that Barry's dead. So that should be interesting. The Weather Wizard, I don't think this is the end of him. Because it kind of leaves off a cliffhanger in this issue that we are going to see more of him. And I'm excited to see more of his character. He seems like a very cool villain. And, in this issue, we don't see him as much as the super villain, but we get to see him more as Marcus, and I love that in this issue also. So definitely pick this up. It was a solid issue. The one problem I had with this issue, though, was the murder. We find out about the murder more. It was 2 years ago, actually. But it was a murder that was way in the past. But we find out about the murder in the beginning of this issue. And I felt like, maybe a flashback storytelling would have been a little bit better for this. When we find out that Eliza was the person who killed him, it might have been better to see his death as a flashback and see, like, oh, yeah, she really was the person who killed him, or at least got people to kill him. So that was really my only disappointment. Again, the art, I was really disappointed that Francis Manapul wasn't doing the art, but still, I love this art. I really thought it was good, but compared to Francis Manapul, he's my favorite artist, so I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get to see him in this issue, his art in this issue. But still, really love this issue. Definitely pick it up. I give it a 4, solid issue. Can't wait for the next one. Love the series, and been loving The Flash with every issue. He's a great character, and again, this is a great jumping off point, so pick it up. So this is Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. In the description below, there'll be a link for that. I'll just have comic book news, reviews, and topic videos I'll be doing, stuff coming up with my channel. Also follow me on my other YouTube channel, The Rand Situations, for Twitter. I'll just have news about those videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Bye.